the two, except the Japanese version allows you to get through text much quicker. And I think this first boss has less health than the North American version. This was supposed to be a race with RGLtv. I was supposed to get my revenge, but unfortunately he was unable to race tonight, so I'm just going to showcase the 100% run for you all, and hopefully at the time, if I finish it quickly enough, I can show you all the Dark Demon fight at the end. So with that said, let's go ahead, go back to title screen here, and 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, for those unfamiliar, I think pretty much Firebrand here, he's a red armor, one of, I guess, a race of demons that look familiar, you know, look like him. You might be familiar with his character from the Ghouls and Ghosts series of games. He collected all these, like, magical artifacts known as crests. And just as he's like close to being like, haha, you know, I got them all, I'm all powerful, some demon took him away from him and knocked him into this coliseum with this dead dragon here that he fought already and killed, but I guess it was still alive, like undead or something. So we kill him again and make our way to get the crest back. So he's completely out of the picture now for good. And we get our first max upgrade here, max health upgrade. I like to think when he smashes that first statue, he's just like, I'm mad, you know? He's mad that the crest got knocked out of him. He was a chump for taking that hit from Phalanx, the guy who took the crest. And now we want our revenge. So as part of 100% run, we collect this first vellum. I finally remembered the name of those things. Usually I just call them scrolls, magical scrolls, but they're called vellums, I believe. We have our first little mini boss, the Hippogriff. Yeah, this game is gorgeous. One of my absolute favorites on the SNES. Come back down. He's a jerk because he likes to hang in the air like that. Ouch. Please come down. Thank you. Alright. If you let the fight go too long, he'll turn into a statue and then you have to break him out, and I don't know if he like gets his health back or what, but it just makes the fight longer. But since we took him down there, we can just outright take him out. We get more of this fantastic song here. I don't know if I said already, this is my favorite song in the entire game, pretty much. And there's a revised version of it that comes later. I really love that version too. So we just picked up an urn. Between the vellums and the urns, casually you might maybe have a reason to use a vellum, but in the speed run, I don't think that they ever get used at all. Now we come up to our first, well, second real boss in General Arma here, who pretty much is Phalanx's underling. And for some reason, I don't know why Phalanx decided to give him the crest to hold on to, but it doesn't matter to us. Come on, I need you to come down. Let me hit your toe. There we go. That actually wasn't a bad fight at all. Like, he could have stayed in the air, basically playing keep away, but he was pretty cooperative there. Now turn a little bit to the left and head to this town here. And we switch to our first crest power, the Earth Crest, and turn into the ground gargoyle or ground arimer. And just use his special ability to rush across the ground to gain some speed and move a good distance here. So now, coming to this underground section, don't take a, just try to take a damage boost the other way, that's okay. That guy out. I like to take this part just a little safe. And I got to collect that money, though that wasn't much. I think the money drops are random. I could have used that health, but I didn't get it. It's okay. And we continue to make our way down. Lose the lights in this area here. And we're coming up on our second boss. Third boss. I guess if you count the dragon, it'd be a third main boss. I think this guy's name is Ovanunu. Something like that. Avanunu. Normally in the speedrun, you'd like jump on top of the slime there to help reduce the lag. But if you don't do it carefully, you can get stuck in it and get killed. So I opted not to do that. Come on. Oh no, you don't. Crap. Quicker you can get rid of the baby eyeballs, then you can fight the big daddy eyeball coming up now. I like to jump to see if I can get him, to bait him to move up a little bit. If I can start laying into him with this ground shot, because it does double damage compared to like this air shot that I do. So that helped, using that ground shot to take him out. And I'm just sort of slipping into the slime here to wait for the next special item to come out. It floats from the bottom. Actually jumped too high, so you got to see it creep up a little bit there. Alright, on to... Hopefully I don't forget where to go. I think we go here to this forest. I'm trying to remember. Oh, so beating that guy gave us this buster shot here, which allows us to bust open blocks and stuff. We're going to take a little damage boost just to get this early. Otherwise, to get that, you can break the vines there with the aerial gargoyles projectile. Yep, that's right, Hero. change a little bit there, or change to the ground just to get a little bit of speed moving there. Now, Flame Lord sets this forest on fire. At present time, because he did that, we can't get an item that's sort of hidden amongst the leaves and the trees there. So we're gonna get one more item along the path here, and then take an intentional death so that we can get the max health that's hiding up there. So we're going here, and at least for the route that I'm taking today, I think this is the first talisman. Oops, going the wrong way. First talisman that we'll pick up, which is Skull. Skull, I believe, allows you to get like health drops from enemies more easily. Yep, this is live. I am live. And there's the intentional death that we take. Now, because we did that, the forest has been burned down, we can go ahead and grab this max health upgrade. And there it is. We'll make our way back. Or it is. Hit it in. Alright, we're gonna switch to the ground gargoyle and hope that Flame Lord doesn't kill us. Okay, so far so good. Yeesh. Alright, not bad. Not a bad fight at all. And he drops Tornado, which when used, it'll create platforms and stuff that we can stand on in the air. Now that we did that, we're gonna go to this little mini game here, this headbutt game. And hopefully we get this. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Alright, oh my gosh. we're gonna end up having to repeat this. We'll call this the warm-up headbutt. No. Actually, I messed this up in practice too, so... Alright, we'll try that again. Yo, come on. Whew. Alright, barely got that. Yeah, it is really deceptively difficult. Beat that game. Alright, so now we got that. I think we then go to the towers here. Yep. our way through here to eventually get aerial gargoyle. Normally I take this a harder path that involves fighting this enemy known as Flyer first, just because I'm used to the any percent run. So I'm going to skip that and go the more sane way of getting the aerial gargoyle power first before taking on that fight, because that enemy can be really difficult, really challenging. Cannot get off that pillar there. That's okay. Grab this health here and then come back. I honestly don't know what does more damage, if I should be ground gargoyle here or even my normal gargoyle, if I should use the ground attacks like this. That seemed to work out. I'm gonna grab this health. Comes out of him here. We'll switch to tornado. And it's a waste of time, but I just want to get that health for some safety. Now we use the tornado a little bit. Oops. And we get our second talisman here. Oops, I switched to the wrong one. Fine, because I'm switching back to ground gargoyle anyway. And so yeah, that talisman crown allows us to get money from enemies. Oop. We work up this wall here to our next vellum. And now to General Arma Part 2. This one is much harder than the first time you encounter roll. But hopefully he'll be cooperative again. Almost. Come on. Pretty much, once you pass the tornado, you sort of want to jump to bait his swoop attack there. Because otherwise, he might try to swoop in low and get you. And we got the aerial gargoyle crest, or air crest, or wind crest, I forget what it's called. We go back in, I forgot. Oh yeah, Genesis. I'm definitely an advocate for the Genesis. Genesis has some great music. Depending on what soundtrack you're listening to, like Shinobi 3. But not to overlook this fantastic game here. Again, this being one of my favorite games on the console. The soundtrack for this, I think, definitely helps put it in that category for me. Helps elevate it. What am I doing? Oops. Now we have Flyer. Had I come here earlier, this fight would have been extremely hard. Oh, he can still kill me, but I'm going to switch to aerial here, and it should be easier. Not bad, not bad. He drops Claw, which we'll only use probably for one part of the game. Okay. Now comes the really hard part of the run here. So the boss on this stage, and well, there's like two paths you can take. We're gonna take a lower path, and the boss that we're heading to in this lower path, Grey One, is extremely tough. It's sort of expected that you take the upper path first to get a power up that'll let you kill him easily, but we're gonna try to do it without it. And probably a very good chance I'm gonna die here. I'm just hoping that it goes well. And I really did not want that damage. Thanks, enemy. Ooh, some health is better than no health. Okay, and switch to our normal fire. Alright, we got him. Whew. Yes, Shinobi is a gargoyle. Alright, we got that, and now we go back in. Yeah, we got really lucky there. That right there is like a huge time save for me. Hopefully, maybe we might even get a PB at the end of this now. So now we're going to take the upper path here. Switch to Buster. Pick up another item for the 100%. think I switched to ground. Yep. We gotta bust through these statues. Or frozen demons, whatever they are. The area will make my life easier through here. You can go through here as ground gargoyle, but it's like really rough because all these flyers and the spikes at the bottom. That was my cleanest time going through there though. Usually I get messed up by the whatever those eyeball bats are. It's like side bats, we'll call them. I don't know. Cyclops bats, hybrids. Statues of frozen demons or just frozen demons. Yeah, I fumbled there too. And we got flyer again, hopefully this isn't too bad. And I think this one we collect the health and move on. Flyer's been good tonight. I appreciate that, flyer. So just for speed, so we don't have to go through the menu, we're gonna fly through here in the dark. I hate these bats so much. Let me up. Alright. That should be okay. Switch to the ground, because now we have another talisman here. This is probably the most useful talisman out of all the talismans. I'm gonna switch to it. Go back to aerial. This is armor, so now we can take some hits from enemies. Ooh, my health is sort of looking nasty here. And we come up to our final general armor fight, which I'm going to switch to this demon fire and try to get in a quick hit before the fight starts. Wow. Wow, that took three of my health, even with armor on. It's okay that we died there. I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, it wasn't a huge time loss. And I got full health now. First time I think I ever died to him here. Come down. I think we were like one hit away. Alright. And that's I forgot what that crest is called, but it allows you to turn into the legendary gargoyle or legendary. Alright, so at this point, yep, I have 4 urns, 3 vellums. We're gonna go here and visit the shop to buy a few potions for the urns. Hopefully I have enough money. I actually didn't pay attention there. That is a little low. Here, we'll see. I want 2 of those. Oh, actually we're okay. And that should do it. And go ahead and handle this area, which we gotta go back through and get some items that I passed up before. Switch to legendary so I don't take too much damage in here. Normally you're supposed to go through here with the tidal gargoyle. And then there's one more item. I could have switched to ground here just to move a little faster. I think we should be able to try this. And switch back to ground again. Yeah, I forget this guy's name. I think his name is like Belchick or something. Beltic? I'm not sure. We're gonna make short work of him though. And we're gonna try our first, what's known as a Mercury skip. Where I take one of the potions that I bought and try to time it just right as I grab this power up so it'll allow me to come back into the stage. Well, stay in the stage instead of going out to the overworld. So let's see if we can get it. We got it. Sweet. So it allowed me to skip that the section with the store. And I'm already on this part here. Yeah, it's pretty, yeah, frame perfect. And now we go back in here. Funny fact, during the race enemy and I had during RGLtv, I believe it was, I totally forgot about this vellum there. So it it really messed up my my run, but I was still able to complete the run. The enemy won. But since then, I've made sure not to forget that vellum. Alright, and drop down here again. The buster. Please, bat. Alright, switch to this. So long, you stupid bat. Okay, town's finished. Go back here. I think I picked up the first vellum that was here. Yeah, we did. I know where the last one is. I will make sure though. It's going to take away a little bit of time, but just to be on the safe side and not get overconfident. Yep, so we got the vellum that was there in the beginning. Crest of Heaven, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for the tidbits in chat, Hero. I appreciate that. Get stuck there or there. Okay, switch to aerial. And we fly up for another health upgrade. And use our... I forget what potion this is. Whatever lets us leave the stage. Okay, with that, I then intend to go back to the forest here. Called on the jar. Switch to aerial. And burst through this door. So normally you come here once you get title. I'm just going to try to hurry through here. Alright, that's our last vellum for the 100%. And we got another health upgrade coming up here in a second. Ooh, nasty slowdown there. Tidal would have allowed us to swim through all this really fast. And switch to legendary. And that's done. I think next is water. I always forget where it is. Where is it? Water. Water, 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 water. Gosh darn it. Alright, there we go. Ugh. I hate that. I always forget where that is. I'm gonna just switch to aerial. And this stage contains our next Mercury cancel if we can, or Mercury skip. If we can pull it off. Oh, get up there. That guy's known as Crawler. I think we call him Pizza the Hut. And we skip him just so that we can get that health upgrade. And then now we make our way to him and resume the fight. And switch back to legendary. I'm going to go to this hand talisman that I picked up, which allows me to do rapid fire on my attacks here. Hopefully it cooperates, because I can get in like 3 hits if I'm fast enough. Okay, only got 2 there. 3 that time. Come on, open up. Alright, let's get ready for the next Mercury cancel. And we got it, wow. Okay, great. So now with that, I don't have to go out to the map and I start here. I need to go down. And then, yeah, I'm really surprised. And oh man, this is a run, definitely for sure. Alright, so another health upgrade there. And for the most part, I think we've collected almost everything. There's like 2 like regular items. Wait, is it 2 items? Let's see. I know we'll get a max health here. And there's another talisman. Oh, another max health. So yeah, we collected all like the urns and vellums and whatnot. Let me through. Let's see. Yep, urns, vellums, all collected. So we just got 2 max health upgrades and 1 more talisman to get. Take that there. Took that one a little slow. We switched oops, not that yet. I'm gonna switch to armor. And then get in here. I don't know if you lose health during the cutscene. I never really tested that out, so we're gonna stay as title up until the fight starts here. And then I'm gonna switch to legendary. Come on, bring me down. Oh crap, come on, go down. That was a good fight too, because he could have you all up on the ceiling there. But he kept me low, close to his body. Alright, and now we're off to the final area. Yep, pretty much, just tank them. And swoop. So as long as you're at the right height as you fly through here, you can avoid all these enemies. Oops, that's a little, oh, okay, thanks. Switch to legendary. I don't think I feel like waiting for you to come down. Go a little higher. Crap. He just drops health so we can keep moving to the right to get through this door. Switch back. Oops. Menuing is difficult. Switch back to aerial and just fly through here. Avoiding these guys' axes. Another guy coming out, bait his axe. Move to the right a little bit. And we'll switch. Actually, I should switch to claw here. This is the one time we're going to use claw in a second. And we got our max health. use claw to let me up. Get through that part there. Drop through this hidden floor here and get the final talisman. So just as everybody sees, we have everything collected. There's one square that's blank or doesn't have an item at the top there. That's for after you beat the game, the last like gargoyle that you can get, the ultimate gargoyle. I'm just curious, I'm gonna try this. I don't normally switch to ground here, but definitely get off. Curious if it would save time somehow. Alright, switch back to legendary. And we have Grey One again. This time I'm put on the final talisman, which is Fang, which like does double damage or something. And we use the same technique to bait him to jump and get out of his invincibility. He drops health, I want that. Use ground just to get through here really quick. Oops. And then switch to aerial here. And now we come up to Phalanx. Pretty much our final boss. First form coming up. We don't want to take too much damage because when we have to fight the final boss or the third form, it's a really good chance to die. Yep, you gotta use a password for the final true super boss, which we'll end up entering that password. Okay, he's being a jerk being that close. We can stick with this for a moment. Hidden him still. Oh, he popped me up. Okay, if we can kill the third boss, or the third phase in less than, what is that? 3 minutes, we'll say? Less than 3 minutes or so. We could PB. In all my practice though, I came really close to dying each time I fought him. I'm gonna try to keep Fang out for now, and then I'll switch to armor if things get really crazy. Taking it sort of safe here. Yeah. There is a quick kill for him. Super risky though. I think we're getting close. Crap. All right. I think we got like a minute and something PB there. Thanks everybody. You magnificent bastard. Thank you everybody. Yeah, oh man. For that run, I'm very happy with that. Because I definitely thought I was going to die on Grey 1. I didn't think I'd hit any of my Mercury skips, Mercury cancels. We hit all the ones that I wanted to hit. Just this ideally was like the perfect run for me tonight. I appreciate that, Miz. Thank you. So I think to save on time, because there is a good chance the Dark Demon is going to kill me. I might reset here now and put in the password now. I know people want to see the end credits and such. We'll get, if I can beat the Dark Demon, we'll get end credits then. Which is pretty much the same as the credits you'll see here, but they add a little extra to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Again, thank you for the GGs. Alright, so password is Q F F. Oops. Can I go back with B? I can. Okay, cool. A N I T and Q. Alright, so now this is post-end game. Need to see if I have any money. I probably don't. Yep, I have no money. So I gotta farm a little bit, and just as Tiro called out, we now have this beautiful creature here, the ultimate gargoyle. Crap. Okay, it wasn't the perfect run because my headbutt game was really off. As you can see, I just don't have that going for me tonight. Come on, jump, jump. So we gotta get enough money so that we can buy like 5 ginsengs. So during practice tonight, I did practice a little bit fighting this Dark Demon right before the run here. I think there might be a way to do it without any ginsengs. I'm not doing that tonight, but I think it's possible. Because I feel like I found a safety spot. And like a safety strat. We'll see though. I'll try to put it to use. Oh man, come on. Did I select? Oh, it's because I didn't select the crown. I selected the wrong talisman. I'm like, where's the money? Where's the juice? Okay, crown's not helping. How much money? Oh man, that is not enough. We're gonna just leave and come back in. And yeah, as you can see, he definitely has all the abilities that each crest provides. So like, I got the ground gargoyles charge. I got the normal Aramir's headbutt. I had Ariel's flight, and he can move in the water really fast too. He technically doesn't swim though; he sort of flies underwater. I figure with all this farming, I'll probably have one chance at this fight. Hopefully I can get him. It'll be revenge for a previous RGL event where I fought him. I forgot what it was. It might have been the first RG Love I attempted to fight him. And he beat me then. That's not enough, but we can at least buy a few. Bear with me just a little bit more. We're just trying to fill up all our ginsengs here. You know who does that really well? The hee thank you is AK Aphotic Cthulhu. Like, it was great hearing that in person at Speed Gaming Live 2019 event we attended last week. Had a lot of fun there with everybody. Come on. Yeah, I need every little bit of ginseng I can get for this fight. Oh yeah, for sure, Miz. It'll be great. We'll have a good time. Want a little bit more. This might be enough. My math is terrible. 140. That's pretty much all the windows though, so we'll go ahead. Alright, we need one more. Not giving me help. Gosh. There we go. Give me more of those. That should be, yep, just enough. Just enough. I'm hoping that's a sign saying that's all we need. Alright, now we're ready to fight. Okay, where are you? I think you're over here. Nope. Here, there we go. Alright, wish me luck, people. We gotta get through this little area here first. Oh, one other cool thing, he has like a charge shot. Oh, I didn't show it off really cool there. There it is. That's the stuff. Okay, alright, let's go into it with this. Yep, alright. That sucks. A charge shot off there, that's good. Still on this wall here. Now I'm taking some mean hits here. Okay. Okay, now it's not okay. I'm gonna use that. Another charge shot in. If we have to, it's better to take damage on the spikes, on the walls or wherever, than like running into him, or even take a hit from the orb. I think the rain sucks too, the blood rain or whatever. Good when he shoots his orb off to the right. So now he took my little platform that I had there. And at this point, we switch to armor. That's a little too close. I didn't mean to drop, but that's fine. Too early. Oh, you stupid orb. Okay. I got greedy. Oh, turn around. Oh, turn around. Alright, we'll be safe. Oh. Right, I'm actually gonna switch back to Fang for a moment. Yeah. No, crap. That was my fault. Shoot, that sucks. Oh man. So close. And I had 2 elixirs too. Alright, let's, you know what? 2 elixirs. If I can't get it, then we'll call it then. Of course, it's gonna be super tough now. Oh, I missed. Couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to hit the spike or not. Oh, wrong button. Playing with the like crazy claw style, sometimes it gets like super uncomfortable. Oh, now we're taking too many hits. We'll go ahead and use it. I don't want to. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Shoot. Yeah, he has charge shots. Oh, get off, get off, get off. Ooh. Oh well. We tried. That just means for the next event that I play this in, you all have to stay tuned, see if we can get him. He got me a second time. But that's all good. But I still think like hovering over the left there. Thank you for that. I think hovering over the left, I think there's a safety spot, as you all saw, where I was staying. Sometimes his shots didn't hit me at all. So, but it's been fun. Thank you all for tuning in, and stay tuned for what we have coming up next. Faith, I believe, by our own Retro Omega. Yep, next time, Gadget. Next time! Let me just double check a few things here really quick before I guess I officially sign off.